What the f? What's up, everybody? It's Charles. As you can see, my glove box has become quite floppy. This is actually a super common Mark IV issue where the pins that hold the glove box in place actually get stuck inside the glove box door. And unfortunately, that results in the glove box not staying shut like this. Now, mine is actually also broken in two other ways. There's a pin missing down here on this hinge, and the little piece to slow down the opening of the glove box is somewhere in the glove box. This is where it was laying when I got the car. So there's a couple other things that need to be fixed on the glove box, but for those, we're gonna have to remove it. Now, I actually had a backup glove box assembly because I knew this was gonna happen at some point, but that one's broken too. So what is our solution? Well, this is about a $20 solution from Tune My Euro. I actually have had this for like 3 years, and it's just a series of magnets. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the bumpers here up in the top corners, install this piece where the bumpers go, and this piece in the actual door, and then it'll just magnetically stay closed. There are probably a ton of other ways to fix this with Velcro or double-sided tape or whatever you want, but since I had these laying around, we're gonna go ahead and use them, and I do think for 20 bucks, this is a pretty darn good solution. Compare that to, I think, about 230 to 250 bucks for a new glove box door. A word of caution with these magnets before you go playing around with them. These are super duper strong magnets. So, you know, don't swallow them or feed them to your dog or anything crazy like that. Don't get your finger caught in it or anything because it can hurt you. So take these seriously, guys. I really don't want anybody getting hurt with these. First thing we're gonna do is remove these bumpers in the top corners. We'll need a T15 to remove the bumper. Here's our bumper here. Next, we will separate our magnet pieces. What we're gonna do is we're gonna install the longer screw where we took that bumper off. This is a Phillips head screw, and we just go ahead and install it. Next, we will take our other side. This tiny screw is the one that's gonna install in the glove box door. We'll install that in a second. Then what we'll do is we'll take our other two magnets, the silver one and the black one, and with the black part facing out, we'll just let it snap right into place. You can see here is our new magnet setup. Next, what we're gonna do is install the other piece in the door itself. Now, when looking at our door, we're going to have a small witness mark where our rubber bumper was hitting our door. That's totally normal. And that's what we want to use to line up where our magnet piece is going to go. If you don't see a small witness mark right here in this top corner, take the glove box and shut it really hard into the bumper, and that should leave a mark. We're going to find the center of that mark. And what I like to do is take a small pick and just put a tiny little pilot hole. That'll help us get our screw started. You can pre-drill that too if you'd rather do that. Now, I'm using a ratchet with a screwdriver bit. That's just simply because of the lack of room. If you have a small screwdriver, use that. I just don't really want to use power tools here because I don't really want to damage the glove box any more than it already is. Don't go crazy here. You don't want to strip the plastic apart. Now that's one side. Let's test it and see how it stays closed. And it stays closed. Now this side isn't closed because my glove box is broken, but we're gonna fix that when we put the other magnet on. One other thing I'm noticing, we have a floppity handle here. This will drive me absolutely insane. You can tape it from the backside if you want, or glue it if you want. What I'm gonna do for now is just lock it, and at least it's not flopping all over the place. And that'll give us a little bit easier time opening the glove box. All right, let's go ahead and do the other one. Take our bumper out, throw it on the ground just like that. Install our Phillips head screw, the bigger one, into the glove box housing. Put our magnets in, get our witness mark and make our pilot hole. Go ahead and install our piece in the glove box door. We have all of our kit installed on our glove box. Let's see how it shuts. Boom. Now remember, mine's gonna slide down a little bit because it's missing that pin, but so pay attention more to the passenger side. Well, it didn't fly open, that's good. Now as far as ease of open, it's a little bit harder to pull it open than it would just be normally, but it's better than having it glued shut. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Questions, comments, drop them down below. I'll link all this stuff up down in the description, as well as a new glove box store if you decide you want to go that route. If you dig this R32 video, there's tons of other R32 videos out there, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll be rehabbing this entire glove box pretty darn soon. I'm actually waiting for a couple of other trim pieces to come in. We're going to do it all at one time. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again next time.